Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 biceps.
Tucker now in motion right. Shuck will throw to get us started. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This is Genty on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. They're going to stop that time. Nick Cross.
Brings that second and 9 at the Colts 34-yard line.
And in motion out of the slot.
79 Bronco. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Pressure coming. It's Shuck. In by his back here. It's Genty. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds. Lost a yard, too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down. Here's Shuck. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Richardson throwing to start out. Finds the in route complete. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Hop 70. Hop 70. Ready?
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shuck now on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
This one's taken in by Thornton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41. On play action, here's Shuck. Throw right side, finds Bash. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. And off to Genty. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
9 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hemingway on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He completes it in traffic. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Capture 11, capture 11.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Warriors 70, here we go, here we go. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Half the 60, half the 60.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready? Rocco 80. Ready, ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
First down throw here from Richardson. Complete out to the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down carry for Taylor. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Richardson from the gun on third. That's on target to Pierce. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Start it. Let go.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
19 tight, Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, go!
Richardson on third. He's got him complete to downs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Now carried by Giddens. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Third. Right it. Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Cut near the goal line. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
On the jump.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. Here's Richardson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
19 tight. 18 pioneer.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives it up to the 24. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
At the 24-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Third down, here's Chuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again here, it's Chuck.
26-yard line.
Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Shotgun give here to Genty. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down.
60 Eagles!
Chuck working from the gun. Headed out right. He can run it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Genty from the gun. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Ashton Doolin now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. To throw, Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of them. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And after all that time, still nowhere to throw it, and they bring him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Looking quickly here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. With hardly anything here, 2nd and inches. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Colts 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
22-yard line.
To the air on this first down. Richardson finds a seam down the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Dude, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. He finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Bronk, they're going to start shy of that 20.
First down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Shuck. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. Tackle made right around the 26. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Giving this to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
2 yards on the play. And the Raiders first down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. Cowboys!
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Downs on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, motion. Huh. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
70 Ranger. Hey.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Hey.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does look...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders, they're going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Off the play action, Chuck. He rolls to his right. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Second and goal at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagle. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Downs on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Chuck now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Chuck to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts down by a touchdown. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther Street. Panthers like check. Hurt.
From the gun, Taylor. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
65,
He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
On first down, Genty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Rolling left, behind some time, and he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
Shuck's pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor escapes the defender. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Yeah, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn.